Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Yeah, Boog, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound now, Corbin Burnes.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Michael Garcia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next one misses. 2-0.
2-0.
And the slider just misses. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Vinny Pasquantino stands in now, looks at that one inside. There's a swing and a drive. Judge really on his horse for this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Pasquantino launched a homer in his most recent game. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back here in New York and getting the start, Cole Reagans.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first, 1 up, 1 down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Chris, this is a really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series. A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker, get that front foot down.
And that's off the outside edge. 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jumps, throws, in time. Got him.
Played that ball perfectly and got the throw off across his body as well as anybody could have. Any slower, and that was probably a hit.
2 down, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. Ball 1 low. Judge went off for 2 homers in his last game.
Two and 0.
Two outs. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Scoreless after 1. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India. Burns back to work. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. This one a win or go home game. For one side, you keep the World Series dream alive. For the other, the season is over. It makes for some tense gripping action. And that misses. And a count even 1-1.
This is that time of the year when it comes down to this final ball game, and there's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on in your pursuit of a World Series, or you're going to go home and get some much needed rest.
The changeup missing. It's 2-2. This ball's chopped in the ground. Westberg. 1 out in the second. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Michael Massey. Bounce to the right, but it kicks foul.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to pull hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Renfroe getting the start in right. Hitting 7th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2013. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there. Second inning here, no score.
That's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That one ripped way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Two outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Royals. Moving to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Kyle Schwarber. That one missed. Outside, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Next offering upstairs. And now the lefty. There's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Just missed. That's a strike. Next pitch is outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Slice to right. Fair ball. Around second is Schwarber. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up next for New York, Weston Wilson. Golden opportunity right here. Outside corner, there's a strike. Two in scoring position, nobody out here in this decisive Game 5. Called strike right there. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. Second and third, one away. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. Hard hit to third. Zips it across. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jordan Westberg will hit next. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. He's got it, and that will end the inning. 2 left on. We played 2 full. No score. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is downstairs. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Popped up. Mountcastle on the move. And it stays fair.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Just to flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, Boog, sometimes you just got to talk to it.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Runner takes off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Wilson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. To third, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. And the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Man, I was expecting 5-4-3 double play off the bat, but I think he just tried to be a little too quick there, especially when you think it's a pretty routine ball to handle. It's really easy to think ahead to the transfer and the throw before you actually bring it into your glove.
And now Dairon Blanco gets the call. That's strike 1. First and second here, no outs. Check swing, called strike. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And the batter now, Michael Garcia. And that is out of play. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
That's a goal.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. He reached out a walk his first time. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Another comes in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. He's 0 for 1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Stays alive. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Slapped foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2. On the ground to third. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. 2 away down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Pena batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two down, nobody on. The other way. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
It's Aaron Judge now. Grounded out his first time. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
No, that's low.
Fouled off. He was late. And there's a ball.
2-2 down.
Pena on at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to first. That ends the frame. One left for the Yankees, and they're down 2-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Jonathan India at the plate. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Massey in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away here in this decisive Game 5. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Struck him out looking. 2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
That catches the outside corner. And that is strike 2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Next offering is down low. Two outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's inside and a good at bat, ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So up now for Kansas City, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jake Cousins appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
In the air, left. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. Just missed. That one outside. Now 2-0. And that drops in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next pitch just misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And next for New York, Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike. The Royals leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off left side. To third. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. In now is the Yankees DH, Weston Wilson. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that's outside.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing, puts you right back in this ball game.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's way high. And the count's full.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, and he just misses. There's a strike. Next offering is foul back. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So no. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Burns back to work. That one well upstairs. Ball one. Isbell, 28 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball two. Out towards right center field. Judge is there. And it's caught for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. Headed towards the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. And the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Outside low. And a count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. 0 for 2 in this one. Checks over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
First offering, runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw, and they got him.
They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution, great throw and tag, and they erased that runner at first.
2 down, nobody on. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jordan Westburg. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Yainer Diaz. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Perez on to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And that's downstairs. Ball 2. And that's in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And a foul ball. The Royals up by 2, last half of inning number 5. That one missed. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Pena stands in now and watches strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. Bellinger off of first with two away. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees nothing. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Digging in, Salvador Perez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Corbin Burnes. New pitcher for the Yankees, Jake Cousins.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 1-0. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Judge makes the grab, one away. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, one away here in this decisive Game 5. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man at first. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jonathan India. He's grounded out a couple of times. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jake Cousins won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet.
Pitching for the Yankees, number 46.
Next to hit, Michael Massey. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
That's outside. And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's down and away. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
2 on, 1 out. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
And that misses as well.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Bases loaded, 1 away. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So digging in, Jacob Wilson. He is singled, and he is flied to left. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pasquantino on third. India at second. Massey at first. 2 out of the inning. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back in the Bronx. Bottom of the 6th. Aaron Judge at the plate. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Lucas Erceg up and loosening in the pen. Estevez getting cranked up as well. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Judge rips that one. Isbell under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. A strikeout and a walk. And there's the strike. And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1.
That one called just inside, I think. And on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though. But he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So up next, Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 2. In the air, right field. Renfroe on his horse. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's the DH, Weston Wilson. He is struck out and he is walked. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Giancarlo Stanton.
Bringing in some thunder in a big spot, and they're hoping he can get a hold of one for sure.
Right through there for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Up and in, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Cole Reagans out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that. Now on the bump, Lucas Erceg.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Chisholm up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Schwarber at 3rd. Mountcastle at 2nd with 2 gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one way out.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Comes a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Kyle Isbell. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger makes the grab. 1 down. Dairon Blanco steps in for the Royals.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down.
That ball went out.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
1 down, base is empty. Out to short, Pena. Now they get the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And that misses. And it's 1-0. The Yankees looking to rally. Out front and foul to the left side. And strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. And that's outside. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Westberg started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. This one popped up. Pasquantino. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. The Yanks down by a pair here in the late stages of Game 5.
Inside ball.
That one's spoiled, and they count now 2-1. And there's a ball.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
In the air, left field, Blanco. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center, Blanco sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Salvador Perez. Smith back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. 1 for 3. And that one a little bit high. Base is empty, 1 away here in this decisive Game 5. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Schwarber settles under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. And now Jonathan India. Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Yankees nothing. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Carlos Estevez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here comes Aaron Judge. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And that one is inside.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And a swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Laser base hit. And it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. First pitch misses.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around third. 1 runs in. Here comes the Judge around third. The relay, it's off the mark, and he scores. We are tied at 2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Carlos Estevez done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Hunter Harvey. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for New York, Ryan Mountcastle. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Go-ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Late swing fouled off. Man at second. That misses. 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Go-ahead run. It's 5 of this American League Division Series. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled hard the other way. The 0-1. Ball one there. On the outside corner, and that's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That misses, and the count is 2-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. In the air out to center. It's going to fall for a hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Harvey in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Stanton leads off first with 1 away. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Jazz goes down on strikes.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. The 5th and final game moves to the 9th. The Yankees just 3 outs from locking down their spot in the League Championship Series. When we come back, we go to the 9th. So here's the Royals DH, Michael Massey. So they turn to their closer, Griffin Jax.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one misses. 1-0. Meanwhile, at activity in the bullpen. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Loisaga also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses. Now 2-0. Out towards left center. Bellinger sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Hunter Renfroe steps in for the Royals. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
A 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 5. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. And next up for the Royals, Jacob Wilson. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one almost got him.
1 strike.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Misses off the plate. 3-1.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 strike away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And that is it. They are headed for the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.